Maxxine Minx is back, and her desire to become a movie star has grown into an obsession. She's looking to break into the mainstream now, or as mainstream as you can get, by landing a role in a horror movie called The Puritan 2. You haven't seen The Puritan? How can you call yourself a horror fan? However, although Maxxine is finished with her past is not finished with her. At the same time, a killer is picking off Maxxine's friends and branding them with a pentagram. And Kevin Bacon plays a slimeball private eye. And it's kind of boring and underwhelming. I've been excited for Maxxine since I first saw, not the trailer, but some promotional photos. Then when I saw the trailer, it quickly became one of my most anticipated movies of the year. It's Hollywood in the 80s. It's Mia Goth. There's a serial killer on the loose. There's Mia Goth. Nostalgia, Ty West, Kevin Bacon, Mia Goth, sleaze, blood, bodies. Did I mention Mia Goth? I was a little concerned about not having seen Pearl prior to watching Maxxine. I even went out and picked up this Blu-ray. However, time just got away from me. Luckily, I don't think I missed anything by having not seen Pearl, as Maxxine is a direct sequel to X. Since X, Ty West has been celebrated as one of the best filmmakers working in the genre today, and I completely agree. His work prior to X, consisting of films like The House of the Devil, The Sacrament, and The Innkeepers, are absolutely worth your time as well. So if you haven't seen them, see them. Some time has passed since we last saw Maxxine in the events that the media dubbed the Texas Porn Shoot Massacre. Maxxine now calls Hollywood home. She's eager to leave the world of adult entertainment behind and break into the mainstream. The movie opens with Maxxine slaying her audition for The Puritan 2. It's a scene that quickly reminds you of just how good an actress Mia Goth is. Unfortunately, that's the high point of her performance. Throughout the rest of the movie, Maxxine is sullen, reserved, and restrained. I get that that's part of the character. I mean, she's so singularly focused on becoming a movie star now, and out of nowhere, here's some stalker who knows way too much about her and her past. And all her friends are turning up dead with pentagrams branded on them. I'd be a little gloomy too. The rest of the cast don't really brighten things up either, as the supporting characters just don't have much to do. They're pretty much just as dead on the inside as Maxxine is. Maybe that's by design. It's soul-crushing Hollywood after all. But there's a good supporting cast here, and they're wasted. I did like Giancarlo Esposito as Maxxine's entertainment lawyer. That's the kind of guy you want in your corner if your back's ever against the wall, or when there's a sleazoid private eye bothering you. West juggles a number of aesthetics and themes in Maxxine. The movie plays on the satanic panic of the 80s and the media's sensationalizing of it. The Night Stalker is a hot topic of the news as well, and is mentioned in conversation a few times by characters throughout. Maxxine also seems to be either an ode to or an indictment of, or both, Hollywood, and West's own struggles to make it. At the same time, Maxxine has a lot of giallo touches with the killer's garb and some of the visuals. The movie doesn't have the same strong retro vibe as West's House of the Devil, but the little 80s touches like New Coke, for instance, and the soundtrack were definitely fun. But it seems like West was so busy juggling these themes and aesthetics that he completely lost the plot. The murder mystery isn't very compelling and is honestly barely even there. And forget about suspense or scares or anything like that. The horror elements here are bland. There's really only one murder set piece, and it's nothing to write home about. But it's not just the horror elements that are dry. Despite the movie taking place on the sleazy streets of Hollywood in the 80s and with the adult entertainment industry looming in the background, Maxxine is surprisingly tame. X leaned into it and had fun with it, humanizing the characters and making us care about them. We don't get any of that here. For most of Maxxine's runtime, it feels more like a drama than a horror movie. A boring drama, at that, with Maxxine just stumbling from one scene to another, all melancholy and angsty, arms folded, head down, lost in her own thoughts. Again, I get it. She's got a lot going on, but man, where's the energy? Where's the tension? Where's the fun? The last act of the movie, which reveals the killer, their motive, etc., I get where West was going with this, or at least I think I get what West was trying to do with this, but it comes off so, for a movie that had taken itself so seriously up to that point and had been, as I said, kind of dry. You can't take this part seriously in the slightest. It comes out of left field and is just goofy. I have a lot of mixed feelings with Maxxxine, clearly. Even Mia Goth couldn't save it for me. On paper, Maxxxine sounds like a movie that can't lose. But it lost me. If Maxxxine lost you too, let me know down in the comments section below. If you've seen Maxxxine, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.